The third fool doesn't know, and they embrace not knowing. They surrender to the ignorance because that opens your mind. And this goes to aura killer number one. I'm gonna run out of water, but we're gonna get it done anyway. Aura killer number one. Right? We're 9 minutes and 30 seconds in. I hope y'all following along so far. Aura killer number one. Assumptions. An assumption is like a closed-minded imagination. Obvious example, because I'm a dating coach, is that if a guy sees a woman he wants to approach and he makes the assumption that she's going to reject him, he makes the assumption that she's out of his league, he makes the assumption that she's going to say no, you literally don't know. Even if she's standing next to a guy, it could be an assumption that that's her boyfriend. It could be an assumption that she's not going to talk to you because she's standing next to a guy. You literally don't know. Again, the three fools, the wisest of them all, knows they don't know and surrenders to not knowing. So they embrace that ignorance and say, well, let me fuck around and find out. And until you have a lifestyle that fucks around and finds out, all your assumptions are going to be narrow. Your assumptions are narrow, right? Because you're only making an assumption based on what you know. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. So when you make an assumption, there are things you don't know that could change your belief or change your thoughts. And you're never going to find out unless you let that assumption go and embrace your ignorance. So when it comes to assumptions, they're aura killers because if you have a low self-esteem, and I just dropped a video on Patreon called Low Self-Esteem Logic. And when you have low self-esteem, you literally don't even view the world accurately. You have like a delusional, small view of yourself. So when it comes to situations or opportunities, you tell yourself you can't. You tell yourself you shouldn't. You tell yourself you won't. Why? It's not you. You literally talk yourself out of growing and living life to the fullest. So you literally dim your light. You kill your aura with assumptions that are based in weak energies or low vibrational energies.